Alright, welcome back to another video, guys. So if you saw our last video, you would have seen that we caught the ferry from LANTA to Phi Phi Island, and we're up nice and early this morning and we're off for
a walk. We're going to do the viewpoint, the famous viewpoint hike here at Phi Phi. We want to get up there early to beat the heat and beat the people as well. So apparently It gets super busy. So that's why we're up super early.
It's a pretty common theme here in Thailand. Pretty much get up early, beat the crowds, beat the heat, and then finish the day at the beach.
We're on the right track. All around Phi Phi Island you can find these signs. They're usually blue that point to the viewpoint. It's pretty easy to find. That's a lot of stairs.
So we should have done some research. I'm not sure how many steps this is or how far this is, but we'll add it to the screen below. So there's an entry fee, 30 baht per person.
We made it to viewpoint 1.
Up we go to viewpoint 2. So we made it up to viewpoint number 2.
2, yes. Apparently there's a third one, but I was just speaking to a couple and they said it's closed, but I think we're going to investigate for ourselves.
Yeah, we'll check it out on the way out. Apparently it's that way.
Yeah, but anyway, the walk up here was pretty good. I think it was about 20 minutes. From the bottom to viewpoint 1, it was all steps. And then from viewpoint 1 to viewpoint 2, it was just like an uphill, kind of like a ramp.
Yeah, some bits were even flat, which is nice for a break.
Wasn't really difficult, anyone could do it.
And apparently it's really popular up here at sunset, and there's heaps of space.
It would be stunning up here at sunset. So we have to walk over the other side of viewpoint 2 to go down, and then it must go up again. Seems a little bit counterintuitive to walk down to head up, but apparently this is the way you go. So even up between viewpoint 2 and 3, there are these little signs that direct you in the place to go, so we'll just keep following them.
You can't get lost. Very, very easy hike.
But this is dirt, so to get from one viewpoint to the other is completely different terrain. So this is like uphill, rugged dirt track. I like this better.
Yeah, it's pretty much like you're just hiking through the forest.
I like it.
Rather than a footpath.
Oh, a chicken. There's a monkey. I'm a bit scared.
It's a big monkey. They are some angry monkeys.
Oh, this is beautiful. Ah, so nice.
So it only took no more than 10 minutes to get from viewpoint 2 to viewpoint 3. And everyone said viewpoint 2 is better, but I like viewpoint 3. We are the only ones here.
Yeah.
There is less of a view, but you're a little bit higher. I reckon there'd be a nice sunset here though.
There's no one here. It's amazing. It's a lot cooler. As we were walking up higher, the breeze got a lot cooler, and it's just, I don't know, just relaxing.
There's also a little shop here if you want to buy drinks and ice cream and stuff like that, so that's another good thing. There is signs on the way up every 30 meters or so you can't get lost. Just keep following the signs.
Yeah, well worth it.
But I think we're gonna chill here, cool off, soak in the views, head back down and get some brekkie.
Yeah, and coffee. that's the reason why you get up early.
If things look and sound a little bit different, it's because we're filming on the GoPro today, because we have a bit of an activity that requires us to go underwater.
Yes, we're going snorkeling with, not whale sharks, I keep saying whale sharks, reef sharks. So there's a little hike not far from where we're staying at Ton Sai Beach, over at Long Beach. We met a couple on the ferry over here, so Martine and Yvette from the Netherlands, and they were telling us about this little like snorkeling adventure that they went on. They said it was really good, so we thought we'd give it a go too.
Yeah, not gonna lie, a little bit nervous to swim with sharks, but apparently they're little baby sharks.
Steve actually does have a phobia of sharks. Whenever we are in the open water and I say something about a shark, he will like, he gets nervous.
Yeah, I do. I think, where were we? Koh Lanta, when we were paddle boarding. Completely fine until we were out in the middle of the ocean and Christy's like, you know, there's sharks here. And from that point, I'm like on edge the whole time.
So all along this path from Ton Sai to Long Beach, you can see these little coves, and the water is equally as beautiful at every single one.
This is the last bit. Long Beach.
And this is where we really get off-road.
Yes. Where you're properly walking through the jungle. And here's the beach. So we read some reviews on Google, and they said to come here about 8:30 in the morning because that's when the sharks are most active.
And when the tide is the highest as well.
So it gives you the best chance to see a shark. So could we hire some snorkels and flippers?
For them 50 baht.
Yep.
And deposit 1,000 guarantee per one set.
Per one set.
Do you want to just explain what happened then?
So it's 50 baht for the mask and then 50 baht for the flippers, but you also need 1,000 baht deposit per set. We only brought 1,000 baht deposit, not 2.
I'm sad. I really want to go snorkeling, but it's our own fault because we did come here the other day and we did read that. So yeah, it's completely our fault. Doesn't matter. So Steve just found out that it is that price for the entire day. So we thought it was an hour. We really need to get our facts straight before we do things, because there's so many times that we get caught out because our research is, well, it's either non-existent or it's terrible to say the least. But anyway, I get a nice comfy chair and I'm just gonna go paddling in here, which I'm definitely not mad about.
Right, here we go. All right, we saw sharks. Well, I saw sharks.
I didn't, obviously, because I didn't go out. I did do a little bit of snorkeling where we were, but I cut my foot within like the first 5 minutes. So I went up and got a band-aid for that and have to get some antiseptic cream when we get back to the hotel.
Which was a shame because I swam back in to give Christy my flippers so we could both go out, because the fish and the coral
was some of the best snorkeling that I think I've ever done. It's definitely worth the walk, the 2.5K walk from over at Ton Sai Beach to Long Beach. I would probably, if we could do our time again, stay on Long Beach.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit more quieter, a little bit more chilled. Just reminds me a little bit of LANTA.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot quieter. There's a lot less people. The resorts are massive. They're those sort of bungalow style accommodation rooms, which we love. It's a really nice area to come to if you're on Phi Phi Island.
We're gonna head back and get some lunch.
This is infuriating to see.
I don't know why you just don't carry your rubbish and take it to the town and put it in a bin. Dumping it on the beach is ridiculous.
Disgusting.
Yeah, disgusting.
We're staying at the Chowco Phi Phi Resort. I think that's how you pronounce it. We really like it. It's in a really good location in the main town here at Ton Sai. But I think we're going to go for a walk around and show you around the streets and the town here, and also go to some of the local beaches. So the restaurants here on Phi Phi Island are definitely geared towards tourism. They usually have that sort of European Western twist on Thai food, which is quite nice, but it's also really expensive for Thailand prices. So just be aware, if you come to this island, you'll be paying quite a bit more than most of the other islands.
But saying that, there are a lot of restaurants still around. You've just got to search for them, that you do find things for pretty decent prices and more sort of, say, authentic sort of Thai dishes. So we've made our way out to Low Dallam Beach, is that what it's called?
It's on the other side of Ton Sai.
It's probably the more popular beach because it's right in the middle of town, but it's low tide, so it looks horrible at the moment.
We came here this morning, I don't know if we filmed it, and it was probably the best beach that we've seen on Phi Phi, but now it probably looks like the worst.
Yeah, it looks pretty terrible at the moment.
We're going to flash a photo up on the screen of one that we took at 9:45 AM yesterday from this exact same spot. It looks like a completely different beach. Crazy.
In the next spot we're about to check out, we actually came here yesterday, Arvo, at the exact same time. It's actually right down by the Ton Sai Pier where you catch the ferries to go and come from Phi Phi Island, which sounds like a weird spot to swim, but the water here was just as clear as the water we saw this morning over at Long Beach. So again, the tide's a little bit low, so it doesn't look as great as it did yesterday. It's still a nice spot to come down while the sun's setting.
Yeah, it's a little bit quieter over this side. It's a lot more spread out. You don't have those little alleyway market type streets over this side. This is Ton Sai Beach West. So we're staying over in the east. I mean, it's only about 1.5 kilometres long. It's a lot more relaxed this end of Ton Sai Beach.
And to get down to the water, there's these little steps you can see behind us, or you walk down to the end of the boardwalk and you can jump on the beach from there. All right, so we're gonna end it here while we're eating our drumstick ice creams from 7-Eleven. Tomorrow up nice and early to catch one of the first ferries off to
Phuket. This is our second time to Phuket. We were actually there pretty much this time last year, just as the Thailand borders opened from COVID. So it'll be really interesting to see what it's like now compared to then.
We've seen photos and videos, and Patong Beach looks absolutely insanely busy. Like, can't even find a spot on the beach.
Yeah,
So we're looking forward to it.
That's what we're expecting anyway.
We'll see you in the next one.
See you then.